Welcome back, lifers. Hello.
It's your fam.
It's your fam, Natalie.
And Nicole.
And today is
Motivational
Monday.
It's Memorial Day.
Yes, it is,
Well,
y'all.
it'll be Memorial Day tomorrow, but it's Memorial Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all for all you have done. Those that have served this wonderful country of ours.
Thank you for all you've done.
Basically, I don't know about how wonderful it is, but we appreciate you all.
Really do.
All right, how you guys been? We know that we only dropped a video on Monday and we kind of went ghost Wednesday and Thursday, but
We didn't go ghost, y'all. Work.
Work is okay. Work is work.
I have my manager is on vacation, her birthday vacation. Remember, I went on vacation. Me and the other assistant went on vacation. April, it was my manager's time for her vacation. This time for her birthday. And did you hear that?
I didn't hear that. Just something.
Yes.
You just
And
ate.
so-
She had a bubble gum.
Girl, okay. Jeez, and I agree with me yesterday, but anyway, so just have some, so I'm able to step into that role, and it's just I have some stuff going on at the place that employs me. You just gotta, let's just be honest, COVID is still real, you guys. So just do what you, I'm not saying stop living, please don't do that, because we ain't stopped living over here. Just take every precaution that you can. Basically, take every precaution that you can for yourself, and just realize it's not just yourself, it's for the safety of others as well.
Absolutely.
So that's it. Be at work.
Yep, me too.
No
I had
complaints, though.
meetings. I had meetings all
And because of Nicole, because she has stepped into the store manager role, and that's something that I am aspiring to go into. I take all the tips and not critique. They did have to come to my store and critique it, and I took all the tips then too. It's you have to always be willing to learn, and she's willing to teach me what she has learned or what she see that could be better for my store. Like I say, you don't know it's gonna work if you don't try it. If it doesn't work, let's just say they give sidebar.
tell you too.
Let's just say they give us on camera
Off camera.
Okay, let's just say
Just a tip.
okay. Let's just say they
forgot
give us
about
a recommendation to do something this way. I'm fine with trying it. Now, like I said, if it doesn't work, then we'll go back to But yeah. So that's all. Just work. And I don't have no complaints about it.
Me neither.
Read it.
Just the bottom one. That's what Mark told me.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Smart.
Thank you. It made sense, right?
It does.
I was like, ugh. But anyway,
Always
yeah.
be ready.
Yes.
What about my motto? Stay ready, so you ain't never got. If you always ready, you don't have to get ready.
Right. Like I said, for me, I had meetings on top of meetings, and I'm learning a lot of stuff. I'm learning a lot of stuff not only about the business, but about myself and about how I can. First of all, wow, look at that rain. Look how it's glistening. Yes, husband. So anyway, just meeting, learning things, meeting new people, building different connections. And that's it. So anyway, you guys, we hope that you have had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend thus far, or a week thus far. It will be this is the start of a brand new week. So whatever's in the past, you can't go back. You can't change it. There's no point in you dwelling on it. We can only change. We can only focus on what we can change. That's another thing I'm learning in this role right now, is that you only focus on what you can control. What they call the controllables. So you focus on what you control. If it's uncontrollable, then why are you focusing on it?
Right.
So that brings us to today. So you guys know that for oh sorry, I don't know. Thought I saw something go by. I was like,
Okay, because it wasn't me.
I was like,
Because earlier, y'all, first of all, I've been watching Ghost Whisperer.
oh no.
At late at night now, I'm going to sleep on it. So I swear I seen somebody walk by earlier. That's why I kept looking over there when we was eating breakfast. I was like, who was...
It was that little dog.
No, this looked like a human.
It was like that little chihuahua.
Y'all, ankle bite us anyways.
So we've been talking about how we wanted to be better on our spiritual journey. And that was one of my, I think it was a 6-week goal or 6-month goal. I think it was 6 months. And 6 months, because we said it in January. 6 months is, of course, it's June. So we're almost in June. So I figured, let me talk about where I am now. So if you guys would like to go back 6 months and look at a January video, awesome. And then you come back here and you can see a difference or whatever. But I can see a difference and I feel a difference. So and if you're not spiritual and this video is not for you, that's totally fine. You can come join us on Wellness Wednesday or Free for All Friday. But at this point in this video, this is what we need to say as far as spirituality. So like I said, if it isn't for you, we still love you. Thank you for rocking with us. Catch us on our next video. Still the same people. So my neighbor Tashia and her daughter Kia. Tashia is a traveling nurse. So we don't get to see each other. I think I've been living, how long I've been living there? 3 years now? 2 to 3?
I've been here, what, 6 years?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 3.
So, I think so. I like to keep to myself. I'll speak, hey, how you doing? But other than that, because, some places have drama. And it isn't ideal where I'm at, but it is where I'm at. So, but when I first met her, I just happened one day, hey, how are you? I'm Nicole, I'm your next door neighbor. This is my daughter, my husband, whatever. And ever since then, we just always speak and passing hi, asking how everybody doing. Mm-hmm. And then from there, seriously, developed a friendship. And COVID came about, and she came in there and told me, like, hey, I'm going to be on the road now, but her daughter was going to be there. And I was like, dang. So we exchanged numbers. And I think it all came from really was that first Christmas, because I moved in April. So that first Christmas, I had got her and her daughter, like, gift cards. And then she was like, whoa, you did not do that. I was like, yes, I did. It was on my heart to do it. And then her birthday, I got her something, but whatever, that's besides the point. And we just, she gave me a freaking washer and dryer. And I know it's like a washer and dryer. They may be nothing to somebody. But to me, I was like, and you know how much we were spending at the laundromat? And I kept saying, I need a washer and dryer. I need a washer and dryer. And then she was like, hey, look, I got 2 washers and 2 dryers, and I don't need both of them. Do you want one? And I was like, yeah. I was like, how much? She was like, nothing. Just have your husband come get it. And I was like, oh. So anyway, I was driving yesterday past the house because we was coming over here, and in my parking spot, I was like, who is that in my parking spot? And I thought it was one of Kia's friends, which her daughter is one of her friends. And I pulled up and I seen the car and I said, oh no, I pulled over immediately, hopped out, knocked on her door. She's like, who is it? And I was like, Nicole. She opened the door and she had her arms already open, and we just hugging. And I told her that I graduated, and she's like, I am so proud of you. It is your season. And then it being hit me, but where I am right now, everything I've ever asked God for, like for real, to see it happening. Yes. To see it happening is just so, and I tell everybody, it's so overwhelming because I really didn't think that it could happen. Like, and that was me, like my thinking that it could happen. Although I wanted to happen, I was thinking it could happen. So that's why it wasn't happening, because my faith was not there. Yes. But seeing it happen, I just be like, I really be in awe sometimes where even when I'm at work or I'm just in the bathroom at home or driving down the road, I'll be like, it just hit me out of nowhere, and I'll be like, whoa, like, wow. So one of my biggest things for this year was to really deepen my relationship with God and get to know God. And God is getting to know God, and Jesus is just like building a friendship. We got to get to know one another. They know me. Obviously, I don't know them, okay?
Really well.
And I don't know them, so it's just to me, back then, it was a one-sided relationship. So, I've been reading the Bible. I was reading the Bible, and I never knew there is 2 distinctions. Jesus isn't God, God is God, Jesus is Jesus. And I never understood that. And even when I was praying, you know, a while back, before I got to where I am now, I would pray to Jesus and call him the Father, but it's God who's the Father. So it just really.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, a couple months ago, I had to I'm not ashamed of it, but I really, like you said, I was like, wait a minute, no, I've been doing this wrong.
Yeah,
because like you said, Jesus is Jesus, God is, yes. It's DJ.
sorry for interrupting. So and I found out, you know, there are two different people. So anyway, I'm reading John, the book of John right now, and I'm on chapter 12. I think I just read John 11 last night. No, John 12 last night, because either John 10 is talking about the death and the resurrection of Lazarus, or it's either John 11. I can't remember, but so I was confused growing up. Like I said, Jesus is Jesus, but Jesus is Lord, okay? Jesus Christ is Lord, okay? So when you're saying, Lord, forgive me, you're saying, Jesus, forgive me. You're not saying, God, forgive me, because God is God. Does that make sense?
Yes,
because God is God, okay? So I had to really...
teach somebody.
It really didn't get to me until I read it. I was like, wow, Nicole, you was praying wrong. And it's okay to admit you was praying wrong.
Yeah.
And so I was sitting there reading about it, reading about Jesus and reading about God, and it was talking about the darkness and the light, like, you know, follow the light while it's here, because whoever's in darkness will stay in darkness. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was just like every time I read the Bible, this is why I'm so glad I'm not just reading just verses, scriptures. I'm reading a whole chapter, because it's just like, okay, I'm gonna read.
When you read the chapter, I don't know if you do like I do. Do you read one chapter? Like sometimes, even though you want to go to the next chapter, you read one chapter, like really journal about that chapter and what you got from that chapter.
I don't journal about it like I.
Is that something that you want to?
Maybe to look back on it, but
so you can get your interpretation.
No, I get my interpretation. I just don't put it on paper. Like I get exactly what I'm supposed to get from it. At least that's what I believe. And if I read a chapter and I don't understand it, I'm reading it again. And I'm like, you know what? I even find myself to where, first of all, I have to read out loud. Reading in my head. My mind, if I read out loud, my mind is only focused on what I'm reading. Yeah. But if I read it in my head, it's not quiet. It's like I'm reading, but I hear Kai playing. I hear Jody playing with Kai. I hear Jody playing his game. So whatever is on the TV that he's playing is in my mind as I'm. So that's why, you know, Nicole, read out loud. I have to go in a space. Normally it's in the bathroom or in the other room. I have to close the door. Kai will try to coming in, and he don't understand that, you know, you can't come in. He will bust his nose through, like, I'm like, dang, chill out. But I have to read out loud. I even have to quiet my phone because Jody will call my name and I don't answer because I'm so focused on what I'm reading. Then he'll call me and I'm like, I'm in the other room, why are you calling me? Yeah. But it just really hit me. So yesterday I was in the bathroom and I was reading John. I read John this morning too, but last night I was reading John because it was talking about how. I was reading John, and it just hit me once again. Everything I've ever prayed for, everything that I am praying for, God has given it to me. Yeah. And to finally have, I'm 34 years old, to finally have that relationship with God is everything I've been asking for. Yeah. I didn't understand before reading this Bible why God took the people in my life, you know, why they had to die. You know, I didn't understand that. Yeah. But now reading the Bible, I understand completely. And it's, you know, their flesh is gone. Their flesh is no longer here. Their body, the shell of where their flesh was placed is no longer here, but their spirit, if they had received God as their Lord and Savior, and if they received God as the person of the head of their life, then that's who they're with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if they declared in their mind, in their hearts and their spirit that, you know, God is the head, then that's who they're with.
Yeah.
So I'm praying that everybody that I have loved and have gone on, that they have known God, and that's, you know, that's what I take solace in. It doesn't bother me. I miss them a lot, and of course I want them with me, but it doesn't bother me that they're not here.
As it used to.
Yes. So, and I am one of those people that, me and Natalie, we touched on that, where you say the word death and panic attack full blown. But last night I was praying. It was the last night, this morning, I can't remember. I was praying and I said, God, I pray that whatever I'm doing on this earth is good enough in your eyes for me to see you when it's time for me to leave this earth. That is my prayer. I pray that I am able to be a blessing to somebody here. I don't need the accolades. I don't need everybody to know what I'm doing. As long as me and that person know that, and even if they don't even have to know it, because you don't have to bless somebody and for them to know it. If you're doing it out of the constant of your heart because God told you to bless this person, then you're not looking for a hand clap. You don't have to.
You're right.
So I was praying and I was like, you know, just having a conversation with God and Jesus, and I was telling both of them to, you know, God, you gave us Jesus for a reason. You know, Jesus had to suffer all that he suffered for us, and to have somebody, like I said before, to have somebody to die for me who I've never met before is very big to me. Because you believed in me, you believed in my life. Mm-hmm. So if you're willing to give your life up for me, the least I can do is to live my life according to his word. So I'm just like, I was in that bathroom just like going crazy, because it's so easy to want to hurt those who hurt you, to want to badmouth those who badmouth you, stoop to their level when they piss you off.
Yeah.
But Jesus had people doubt him left and right. Yeah. He performed miracles, made a blind man. Yep, even his disciples made a blind man see, raised people from the dead, and these people seen it. When Lazarus was in that tomb, he was in that tomb for 4 days. Mm-hmm. Mary and Martha came to his sisters, and it came there. And they said that they had the stone in front of the tomb. And then Jesus said, remove that stone. And they said, but the odor of it, he's been there for 4 days. He said, remove that stone. And because Jesus really loved Lazarus. And so he was hurt when, you know, Lazarus died. And a lot of people had followed him to see them.
You stand up.
You saw that. Stand up.
That's okay. That's
saying that a lot of people had followed him just to see. But when they moved that stone and Jesus said, Lazarus, come out of there. In 4 days that man was in there dead. And he walked out of there with the bandage still on him. So if Jesus can do all these things, and even though people seen it, and just like we do sometimes, we see the miracles in our face, but we want to be like, no, that ain't right. Nah,
that's not what I was looking for.
That's not right. No. Even though you witnessed it, you're still going to talk about it. You're still not going to believe it. But Jesus was stoned, flogged, talked about, spit on. Mm-hmm. It did not matter, and he still carried on. He never looked back and said, you stoned me, I'ma stone you. You spit on me, I'ma spit on you.
He talk about me. Look at this race over here. Mm-hmm. And by race I mean the human race.
Yeah.
Look at this race over here. They did all this. I'm gonna stop blessing. I'm gonna stop speaking the word of God. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. No one believes me.
Yeah. So, but he kept on going on and on.
Mm-hmm.
And was still loving those, like, you know, they would still here and like try to catch him in a lie. But he knew already, like, no, you guys want the sign, you guys want this, I've given you plenty. Mm-hmm. But you're choosing not You're choosing not to believe it for yourself. But even still, that doesn't mean I'm going to stop blessing. That doesn't mean I'm not going to stop raising the dead. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop making the blind see. Healing the sick, making the lame walk. That does not. No, I'm still going to do the work that God called me to do. And I was sitting there crying because I'm like, Nicole, you know how many times that people have called you, even to me, fat or whatever, it just made me
shrink back.
Yeah, like dang. Or people have talked about me, laughed at me, you know,
backhanded compliments, all this stuff.
Said I wasn't gonna do this, said I wasn't gonna do that, and you know how many times I have returned the favor with them words, because and that's not something I'm proud of. Like I have you say something to me, and Nicole gonna say something back, but I was like, I want to be just like Jesus. I want to be able to. Somebody say something to me and I keep pressing on. It's like you're not even in my view. Your words, it's like they're bouncing off of me. So they're not even penetrating my body, even penetrating my spirit. They're just bouncing off the shell of who I am. And it doesn't affect me. That's what I want to become. That's what I'm aspiring to be. And I know it's gonna take some time because it didn't happen overnight, so I can't cure it overnight.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to do that, to take that. And I know it took up all this time. But I was sitting there and I was, really thinking of things that I have prayed for that I'm getting. And then my cousin is always in my head. If you prayed for this, Nicole, and God bless you, pray big. Whatever you are asking him for, stop playing. I mean, prayer is prayer. But you give him these little small prayers like, oh, let me see if he's going to do this for me.
Let me test you.
Right. You already know. That's exactly right. Like I'm testing him. Like he's already shown me that he's going to do it. All what's up to me is to believe. He's like, okay, Nicole, you wanted this. You wanted this. Now, I'm going to give it to you, but you're going to have to do the work to get there. So, right now, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm praying big. I am praying big for something to happen. I know it's going to happen. And when it does happen, I can't wait to come back and to tell you guys. But I'm praying for something big. I am a true believer now in... I don't need to boast about what I'm praying about.
Yeah.
Shut up sometimes, Nicole. And that's what I'm doing. I'm shutting up sometimes. So, but I can't wait to come back and be like, y'all remember the day before Motivation Monday for Memorial Day in 2022 that I told y'all I was praying big? Well, look what done happened. I just know it's going to happen and I can't wait. But in my spiritual journey right now, I have learned the difference between God and Jesus Lord, and it is amazing. Now when I pray to both. Because I was praying to just one, thinking
that you was covering the whole basis. Yeah, okay.
No, I pray to both. They both serve a different purpose. So I can't pray the same to both. So I have to, when I pray, God got his time, Jesus got his time.
Okay.
And it's just, y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's just amazing. It's amazing how God is not only working in my life, but my husband's life as well. And it's like two different people from where we were years ago. And I'm thankful. I'm sorry. I know it took up all the time. We got 4 minutes left. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. But when you're passionate about something, and it isn't just
easy.
It isn't just a show. It isn't just me talking just to be talking, but it's just something you live through, something you witnessed. And you continue to be a witness about it. And you just know that if you continue to stay on this journey, the way he'll move your feet in the direction that you need to go, the connections you'll make. You don't have to sell yourself to make these connections. You just really have to be yourself and put your trust in him, and knowing that if he brought you to it, he'll bring you through it. And so that's exactly how I feel, that whatever he's brought me to, he's brought me through. And he's never left me, never, even when I left myself sometimes, doubted myself, was hating on myself, questioning myself. he was like, girl, I know exactly who you are. I paid you.
Right.
I know every problem that's going to come your way. I know every strand of hair on your head. You think I'm going to give up on you when I already know the path of your life that I have given you to take? That's it for me, guys.
Well, how you doing?
Right now, I'm doing well, y'all. I am, like I said, I'm learning, I'm growing, not only in career-wise, but my mental, my emotion, my spiritual, everything. I am growing, I'm learning, and is that bird y'all got right there?
Yeah, we do got a bird nest.
Oh my gosh! Every time I come over here,
they be flying as soon as you get to the door. I know they be mad.
I'm like, dang, can I?
I try to keep the light off at night because I don't want it to burn them.
Will it burn them?
I don't know. I just because you know they got their nests that they've made from twigs and all that stuff. So,
how you doing?
I'm sleepy. I didn't get enough sleep. Remember, they said I was up at 4 and went to bed super late and stupid late.
I didn't get to sleep in because the job called me at 8 o'clock. And then I answered the phone. Let me tell you what I don't like. I don't like somebody calling me, waking me up out my sleep, because they don't know this. So I tell people I'm a light sleeper. Okay? You call me, wake me up out my sleep, and you be like, okay, go back to bed. I can't.
Okay.
I'm up now.
I cannot.
I am up now. When I don't want to be on my day off, I'm up at 8 o'clock in the morning. And you said, okay, go back to sleep.
Like
you go back to sleep.
Like my body gonna be like, okay, thank you so much for your permission.
I'm up, y'all, and as sleepy as I am, I'm like, you know, let me go. Okay, let me go ahead and get up because I'm up. Then by the time once my body's up, it's like, okay, let me go pee. So my body's telling me to go use the bathroom.
Yes.
I can't get comfortable again until I go up and use the bathroom. Once I get up to use the bathroom, the light from the bathroom is on my face. My eyes are now open. I'm up. I'm up. Oh Lord, I'm up. Please don't. Okay. How's your mental?
It's better.
It is?
It is better.
We're gonna talk more about that on Wellness Wednesday.
You'll know why I say it's better. How's yours?
My mental is there.
And have you been kind to yourself?
Absolutely.
I've been kind to myself too. I am gonna probably take a little nap. I don't know. I heard we work. I gotta get work at 6 tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
But I might take a nap. It's only 12:59. I mean, the days, you know. But I'm doing laundry right now.
Yeah,
Laundry.
I'm not gonna take a nap because we're going to play cards.
That's the guy. Okay. I'm doing laundry. Laundry is legit the only thing I had on my list today. The only thing I had. And I might go ahead and do my board.
What board is that?
I have a lot of pictures of the and I was gonna go ahead and that could be a project that I could show for free for all. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, I hope y'all have a great Monday. I know some of y'all may be off today. So if you're off, like I said, sit down, give us 30 minutes. Give us 30 minutes. 30 minutes, have a conversation with us. Okay?
I'm not off, but
I'm not off either.
I got a short shift, but I'm not
I got a
off.
full shift, and that's okay. But give us 30 minutes of your time. 30 minutes, and trust me, it's appreciated. And we're not going to say it's going to be 30 minutes forever, because trust me, it's not. Because it's a lot of stuff that has to be said, and 30 minutes just does not cut it.
Right. Absolutely.
But for now, we work with what we got, and we appreciate you. And I hope you have a wonderful Memorial Day. I hope y'all had a safe weekend, because Lord, y'all already know. If you made it to Memorial Day, you already know what the state of the world has been in.
Yes.
So we pray for all of that. We pray for all of those who were affected, who still affected. But yeah. So hopefully we'll see y'all on
Wellness Wednesday.
Wellness Wednesday. I hope you've been kind to yourself. I hope you're doing well, and if you're not, what are you going to do to change that?
Yes.
And your mental, I hope you are taking control of it. I don't want to ask you how your mental is doing. I want you to take control of it. We will see y'all for
Wellness Wednesday. We love y'all.
Which will start in
Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting.
You do. That's why you got me.
You're right. And hit the notification bell so you can be notified when your favorite twins come on and drop you a wonderful video.
Yes.
Until
Wellness Wednesday.
Lord,
We'll see y'all.
I said I'm tired.